right. We doing, is it 5 or 10? What are we doing?
3, go. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Let's
There you
go.
go. Oh, season 10 draft officially called the new era. We are in the new era now in season 10. Welcome everybody to the draft. We got all the owners here, all patiently waiting. Thank you so much, guys, for all the time. We're going to get right into this. We got all the owners here ready to go. The only person we don't have, actually, as of right now, is the Dragons. The Wolverines are also I have on the line. I was just texting him and messaging him, and I'm going to be talking to him via text throughout the draft. Besides that, we have everybody else here. He couldn't get off of work today, but he's still going to talk to us. But the Dragons have not answered. I talked to him yesterday, actually, around 2 p.m. He answered, and he said that he's excited and that he can't wait, and he'll be there. So I'm sure the Dragons will be here. He is at the end of the round, so we will give him a little bit of time to come. So we can get...
Yeah, he's got some time.
Yeah, he's at the end of the round. So, guys, again, thanks for being here. Let's get right into this. We can start the draft now, basically. We got the Panthers going up first, which is the new owner. Congratulations to Jay Bomber, former head coach of the Piranhas, man. He's now the owner of the Panthers, and he actually has the first overall pick here, taking over the Tigers franchise and renaming them the Panthers. And then we got the Blue Jays, and then we got the Scorpions, who are going to be ran by the commissioner, myself. So until we find new ownership or a new head coach for the Scorpions. And then we got Werewolves here, Wolverines, Gorillas, and Gators, and Monsters for our top 8 picks. And then our bottom 8 is the Cobras, Wildcats, Rhinos, Demons, Bears, Vipers, Piranhas, which will be controlled by the commissioner as well, and then the Dragons. So, with no further delay, Jay Bomber, are you here, buddy?
Doing good.
All right.
Let's go, Jay.
So, yeah. Ready for this season to start. And I'm kicking off this draft with a middle linebacker named Andrew Smith.
Wow, nice. What a pick. That's such a great pick, actually. Wasn't sure which way the Panthers were going to go. They could have went many different ways, and they decided to go with the 85 overall middle linebacker. I had him as the second best player in the draft, and he ends up going at first to the Panthers. He is like he could potentially be their Ray Lewis, their first franchise, first pick. This could be a huge move for them, and great pick. You definitely can't lose on that guy. And that brings us right into the Blue Jays. Blue Jays head coach John. How you doing, buddy? I know you're excited. I know you got your everything ready for this and did a lot of research, and middle linebacker goes first, and now you have the second overall pick, buddy. The floor is yours.
Yeah, coming into the season, we had, QB retire. So we're going to go with the youth movement at the main position of quarterback, and the Blue Jays are going to select Mike Peterson with a second overall pick in the draft because, you got to have a QB in place, and we believe Peterson is the future of the Blue Jays, so we're going to go ahead and take him right now.
Wow, what a move. What a move. They go with the quarterback, number 91 overall, Mike Patterson. Wow, what a move. Bold move by the Blue Jays, and great speech. Love it, man. Love it, man. That's awesome. This is what we love to see. Stuff like this, man. It's hard to predict those kind of things, right? Great pick, Blue Jays. You definitely can't go wrong with him, and he is a winner, and he had a great display at the Rookie Bowl as well. And, yeah, the number 1 quarterback goes to the Blue Jays. Wow, that was pretty incredible. So that brings up the Scorpions, who are run by the commissioner. So just one moment as we take a look at the list here. And go over the priorities here for them. 1 second. So yeah, wow. Oh, what was it? Scorpions. They're not gonna take the quarterback. They're gonna go with.
This draft already heating up.
Oh yeah, did not expect that second pick. I'm not gonna lie.
The Scorpions. 21-year-old. The Scorpions will pick running back Darren Rosner. Big pick there for the Scorpions to help solidify with Chris Matthews. They already got Billy Beer League Francis in there. And they also got Will Brooks, who's a 99 overall quarterback that was drafted as a rookie, who's going to be fighting for the job there. And now Chris Matthews and Darren Rosner for the Scorpions. Huge picks there, and that brings up the Werewolves. Ricky, you're on the clock, buddy.
The Werewolves will select cornerback Michael Ward.
Wow. Huge pick there. Good pick there, Ricky, man. Honestly, on an amazingly stacked defense. Now they bring in another corner there, and the Werewolves get even stronger on defense. Great pick there, and Michael Ward fell all the way down to the 4th pick. All right. And now the 5th overall pick is the Wolverines, which he already texted me his guy, and his guy is still on the board, so there's no need to message him because he wanted Chad Grant, and he thought he wasn't going to get him, and look at that. He fell down to him. Wolverines are selecting wide receiver Chad Grant, 85 overall. Wide receiver going to the Wolverines. Huge pick there for the Wolverines. They wanted that guy, and he ended up falling to them. These first 5 picks are really going quickly here, so pay attention, guys. Okay, and now with the Wolverines pick already done, this brings up the Gorillas. Gorillas, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. Gorillas are on the clock. Chad Grant got picked. Andrew Smith got taken at the 1st overall pick. Just let us know whenever you're ready, girls. No rush. I was gonna say, yeah, Andrew Smith goes 1st overall. I wasn't sure which way the Panthers were gonna go. He could have easily taken that corner, or he could have taken the. I think the middle linebacker is a good pick, man. Andrew Smith is like Jay Bomber's a smart guy, man. I definitely know he was gonna make the right pick, and then the Blue Jays taking a quarterback, even though they had Mike Archer have a really good season last season. They go with the 91 overall quarterback, so now there's a little bit of decision there between which quarterback are they going to go with. Maybe a little controversy, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
You gotta love some controversy, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
That's right.
Okay, I'm
That's
ready.
awesome. Okay, Gorillas are ready. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm not sure how to say this, but Mark Conant, 83 overall, right end.
Yes, it's like C-O-N. A Conant. Yes, that's right. The defensive end. Where is it? Right there. Yep.
Good pick, Gorillas. Good pick.
Good pick there. Good pick, Gorillas there. The 83 overall right end goes to the Gorillas. And the Gorillas already with a really strong defense go for the defense again. They've drafted defensive players quite a bit, actually. And, again, go with that. Gorillas are a strong team. Excited to see which way they were going to go. I wasn't sure. And they go with a defensive end, which brings up the Gators. Gators! You're on the clock, buddy. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Your mic's just a little bit quiet. That's all.
All right, I'll bring you a little closer.
Let's
Looking
go,
at the draft
Gators.
board.
Yeah.
looking at the draft board,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I believe the Gators are going to select in the first round. Where the heck did my sheet go? There we go. Ashton Mobley, free safety.
Oh, the free safety. I was shocked he actually dropped that far. The free safety goes to the Gators. Ashton Mobley? I can say, yeah. Or Mobley.
Mobley?
Mobley. No, 84 overall. Free
Mobley
safety. The best free safety in the draft, definitely. Maybe even the best defensive back in the draft goes to the Gators, and they also got Jason Dodd over on the strong safety, and now they got Ashton Mobley. That's gonna be a strong secondary for the Gators, and that brings up the Monsters. Monsters, you're on the clock, buddy. I know you're ready.
Okay, I did a lot of thinking. I could go a lot of ways with this draft. I could, but this might stump y'all what pick I'm doing. But I'm going with priority, even though my boy balled out last year. I need to think about the future. So the Monsters with the first pick in this year's draft, the Monsters will be selecting. Drum roll, please. Ed Cleric, middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker. Whoa, another middle linebacker goes in the first round. That's awesome to see. You don't see that too often, but just goes to show you how much that position is needed. Middle linebacker Ed Claret?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'1", 232 pounds, 22 years old. Middle linebacker, 78 overall. Middle linebacker in the first round goes, and no one could have predicted that one. And they get their guy they want. Monsters get the big pick. And now let's take a look at the next pick, which is the Cobras. Cobras, are you there, buddy?
Yo, I'm up already.
You're up already.
Oh, yeah.
It's going fast.
Oh, man. It is, man. I was just sipping my coffee. I thought I was like 2 spots away, man. Holy smokes. All right.
No rush. No rush. But if you want a guy and he's still up there, he might be still up there. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me check it out. Okay, what was the last pick? Is it a right side linebacker?
A middle
No, it's
linebacker. Yeah. That was
Middle linebacker.
A middle. A
Yeah.
middle. Okay. And that was the Monsters, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. All right. That's a good pick, too.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro.
Okay, Cobra's going to go.
So the Cobras, and then we got the Wildcats are next, and then we got the Rhinos, then we got the Demons, Bears, Vipers, Piranhas, and Dragons. Dragons message being said that he is here. Hey, Manuel. Dragons are here and ready to go.
You know why the Bears are after the Demons?
Yes, we do. But hold on, guys. Cobras, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let us know when you're ready. I'm just talking about the draft while you guys mute your mics, Monsters and Bears. I know you guys mute your mics.
That is story. I know.
We're gonna talk about the draft a little, or while we wait for the Cobras to make their pick. That's all, and then I'll try to get you guys to weigh in on it while the Cobras make their pick, or while the other players or owners are making their picks. But yeah, we'll do like 3 minutes basically, so we'll go something like that. It's fine. You just let us know when you're ready, Cobras. And yeah, the Wildcats are the next pick as well, so I'll get that ready.
Okay. Cobras are gonna go with for the first round of the S10 draft. All right, Cobras are going to go with strong safety Matt Caps.
Ooh, nice pick there. Strong safety goes with the best strong safety in the draft. Matt Capps, 6'2",
Yep.
23-year-old. Great pick, Cobras. With already a great strong secondary, gets another great defensive back in there to shore up the back end, and the Cobras
Yep.
are very defense heavy, man. Thanks, Cobras, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no props.
All right, now let's move into the Wildcats. The Wildcats, as everyone knows, their running back was taken, so they're not going to take running back.
Oh,
So let's go take one quick
We're
look.
still taking running back.
The Wildcats are selecting defensive back Willie Smith, 22 years old, 6'1" defensive back, 83 overall, second best corner in the draft, drops to the 10th overall pick. And that brings up the Rhinos.
Yes, sir. Two-time.
Two-time Rhinos over here.
I beat him though.
Two-time Rhinos. Two-time champion over here.
yeah, Rhinos, what's up, bro?
First to ever do a back-to-back.
So did I.
Is now
You got to
officially
address
on the
him as
clock.
his most recent accomplishment. First round exit Rhinos.
Okay, mute your mics. We could talk about everybody's losses. Everyone's lost big time in this league, so come on now. Let's talk about the wins now. Let's keep it positive. The draft is on the way. Rhinos, you're on the clock. I know you need a second, so I'm just going to ramble on here and humble everybody at the same time. But yes, keep your mics muted. I know you guys are all excited. You guys are all excited, I know. And it's good to talk shit, whatever, but anyway.
Animosities from season 9, man.
Rhinos, they're taking shots at you. That's all you need to know. And I already know they're taking shots. That comes with the territory, buddy.
That's right.
That comes with the territory. Dragons now have 2 wins. What's really cool, actually, is that the Dragons won the first one, and then they won the last one in that era. And now that all the quarterbacks have retired, it really is the end of that era. The first 9 seasons are like officially in the books, and season 10 now, it's a whole new game. I feel like it's completely different strategy from, the first few seasons. The defenses have really come back. The offenses have really started to actually degress a little bit. So they're starting to really balance out, and these games are still really exciting. The strategies are really great. I hope you guys, I know a lot of you guys really like the league, but I really, really love this league. And there's a lot to this league that I feel like, in the strategies, it plays out on the fields. If you really watch the games and take the time to watch your guys' games, you really realize that overall doesn't mean everything. And there's a lot of players that do well in good spots. And Rhinos, you're at your 2-minute warning. You got 1 minute left.
All right.
And then after the Rhinos, it is the Demons and Bears coming up next.
All right.
Ready?
Make my pick.
Go ahead, buddy.
Rhinos. First round draft pick is going to go to center Ralph Willis.
The center goes to the Rhinos. Let's just bring them up on the screen here real quick. Yeah, the center
Going defense.
goes to the Rhinos. Ralph Willis, 6'5", 313-pound, 24-year-old, 84 overall.
Center. Yeah.
Center goes.
Beefing up his offensive line, eh?
That's
Not
right.
bad.
All right. And that brings up the Demons. Demons, you're on the clock, buddy. Thanks for doing everything you do, man.
Yeah, thanks,
no problem,
Demon.
Johnny.
Cool.
No problem, guys. Yeah, I've got my pick ready. Just gotta say, if no one's taking shots at you, it's probably because you don't matter that much. So the people that are getting shots taken at them, it's a good thing.
Shots at John.
Rhinos.
Shots at John.
Buddy, that's what life is on the top. Top of the mountain.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Rhinos. Yeah, buddy. Great minds think alike. We're going right tackle, Chad Johnson.
Nice.
Former Cincinnati Bengal and Montreal Alouette. Thank you, guys.
Chad Johnson, the right tackle. Great pick there for the Demons. Definitely offensive linemen are becoming a hot commodity as all of them are getting a lot older and we're seeing the quarterbacks retire. And we all know that these tackles and offensive linemen are coming next. So with the Demons, great pick. And that brings up the Bears. Bears, you got the floor, buddy, for 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to go in one direction, but there's someone still on the board. So I'm going to go wide receiver Tim Henry.
Wide
Speedy
receiver.
motherfucker, that guy. Oh, my bad on the language. But yeah, no. Speedy guy.
Tim Henry. 23 years old. 94 speed. 5'11". Goes to the Bears. And the Bears go with a wide receiver, I believe, 2 seasons in a row. As they have the young Corey Matthews in there. And now they're bringing in a young Tim Henry. Excited to see them get another weapon for Jimmy Caps and the Bears offense because they're usually a defensive drafting team. So to see them go offense is good to see them get more balanced. Bears, great pick there. And that brings up the Vipers. Vipers waiting in the background, ready to strike at any moment. Keegan, you got the floor, buddy. I know you're there listening. I'm assuming.
I'm here. Give me a sec.
Okay. Wow. Our first round went really quickly. And there's definitely some picks that no one could have predicted. But there were also some really great pickups late. Looks like the Demons and the Rhinos both go offensive linemen. The defensive back fell to the Werewolves, who I thought were gonna go. It was gonna go first overall. Gators got a really good pickup there at free safety.
Okay, we ready.
Okay, Vipers are ready. Go ahead.
We just had our tight end retire, so we're going to fill that spot and take Robert Anderson.
Robert Anderson replaces John Anderson, actually.
Yeah.
Another Anderson comes and fits right in.
Right in. Perfect piece, eh?
That his brother or something?
It must be. Maybe it's his son.
The Matrix.
No, it's
John
not his son.
Anderson.
Yeah.
John Anderson and John Anderson II.
And Robert Anderson, 6'4", 24-year-old, 82 overall, tight end, comes in.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this: if that is his son, that guy is week 1 getting tested for sure.
I was just yeah, exactly. Okay, and that brings up the Piranhas, which are commission controlled. So 1 second, let me go to the list here. Okay. The pick for the Piranhas is in here. And it is quarterback Matthew Anderson. Quarterback Matthew Anderson, 86 overall, goes to the Piranhas.
Interesting.
In the first round to
Yeah, that is
potentially
interesting.
replace Jay Bomber, who is potentially may be traded to the Panthers.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's right. All right. Now, that brings up the champ, Season 9 champion, Dragons. Manuel. Season 1 and Season 9. Your mic is really low. I don't know if... Dragons, you got the floor, buddy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Is this better?
There you go. How you been, man?
I can't complain. You didn't hear all my good trash talk.
No, we didn't hear any of it because your mic was too low.
Ah, screw it. Well, another two-time champion.
That's right.
The latest two-time champion.
That's right.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Pretty
I'm
good,
all right.
man.
I'm all
Pretty
right.
good.
Congratulations on your big win, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Well,
Dragons.
we're going to keep this momentum going, and I'm going to show you all how to draft. The Dragons are taking right in Michael Robinson.
Ooh.
Right end.
Championship picks.
There you go. Big pick there for the
Got
Dragons.
that, Rhinos.
Big that Rhinos.
Take that right.
Nice.
I love that. I love that. We love that.
I'm still sitting on the throne, buddy.
It's awesome. The two-time champions, two-time champions, the only two guys to win it twice, going at each other is always a good thing to see. We want to see that. We got to see another Dragons and Rhinos matchup this season. And season 10 will be a big one. That'll be a big game.
To win on that one.
But yeah, all right. That concludes the first round, which was awesome, full of a lot of surprise picks. Let's get right into this and keep this moving here. We're 27 minutes into the draft. 2 more rounds, only 3 this year. Panthers, Jay Bomber, you're on the clock, my friend. Top of the second round.
Yep. Let's just go ahead, keep this momentum going. I'm choosing free safety, Justin Hampton.
Ooh.
Free safety, Justin Hampton is actually the 3rd overall free safety, and he picks him up 6'3", 23 years old, 82 overall, going to the Panthers. And he is shoring up that defense with a middle linebacker and now a free safety in the second round. All right, big picks there for Jay Bomber. And that brings up the Blue Jays head coach. John, you ready for the second big pick here for the Blue Jays?
Yeah, and as I said earlier, the Blue Jays, new ownership, we're trying to really put our stamp on this team and really get the guys in place that we think we need to help us compete. So with our second round pick, the Blue Jays will pick Luke Wade, strong safety. We need to get some young blood on the back end of that defense, get it shored up. So we believe Luke is going to be a guy who's going to do good things for the Blue Jays.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you, John. 6 foot,
Sounds good.
208 pounds, 23 years old, 80 overall. Luke Wade, the second best strong safety in the draft, goes to the Blue Jays in the top of the second round. Just like that. Great pick there. And that brings up now the Scorpions. One moment for the Scorpions as they are commissioner controlled. here. 1 second. They are going left outside linebacker.
Ah.
Aw. Kevin Stanley, 6'4", 23 years old, 81 overall. They got Jeff Murphy there, and they need another young man to come in there and do it. And look at the size of this guy, 240 pounds, 6'4". He is a monster on the left outside linebacking position, and he also had a great rookie bowl. All right. And that moves us on to the Werewolves. Ricky, you there, buddy?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Werewolves will select wide receiver William Robinson.
William Robertson, who I believe is the speedster guy. Yes. Yeah, he's the 96 speed William Robertson, 6'1". He's the speedy guy. I remember this guy really ripping it, even in the Rookie Bowl when you watch him. And look at that, 96 speed, 82 overall. He's 23 years old, only 185 pounds. He's one of the lightest ones, but man is he 185? Yeah, he is the 185. Yeah, William Robertson, big pickup there for the Werewolves, and more offensive weapons for them as they do have two veteran wide receivers there, so they're trying to get a little younger at wide receiver. Good pick there for Ricky. Then this brings up the Wolverines. Let's get the Wolverines back on the thing here.
You know what? That's the thing. The guy's still first and front.
Okay. Let's see if his guy is available. One moment. This guy was not available. Just 1 second. Just messaging him back.
Uh-oh. The suspense is killing us.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if he is available. Okay, they're going with the free safety, Howard Lester. Free safety, Howard Lester goes to the Wolverines in the second round. And that brings up the Gorillas. Gorillas, you're on the clock. No rush. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, the Gorillas are gonna select Hunter Scott, wide receiver.
Hunter Scott. I know that's a good receiver. He is the third. That's right. He's the third overall. 6'3", 92 speed, 82 overall. 23 years old. Great pick for the Gorillas. They go offense in this. They go defense in the first round, defensive end, and then they go wide receiver in the second round. And I know I was waiting for someone to get Hunter Scott, and I knew that name as soon as she said it. Great pick, Gorillas. And that brings us to the Gators. Gators!
Hey.
You're on the clock, buddy.
The Gators are already prepared,
Nice.
and we are going to select the left guard, Brendan Babineau.
Ooh, they go with another offensive lineman comes off the board there. Left guard, Brandon. What'd you say, Babinos? What?
No,
Babinos. Babineau.
No, S. Babineau.
We're gonna call him Brandon, the 6'7" Brandon. I'm
Oh,
joking.
big baby.
man.
Oh, big baby.
No.
Big baby Brandon.
It's
Yeah.
big man Brandon.
No, big baby Brandon.
Big baby Brandon.
Babineau.
There we go. Gators pick
Baby
him up.
Babineau.
The best left guard. He's 6'7". The little baby Brandon. 351 pounds. 82 overall. Left guard. And the Gorillas pick up an offensive lineman in the second round. And that puts the Monsters. Monsters, you're on the clock.
That's a huge pick. That really helped.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure.
I think I'm gonna go back to defense on this one because I feel like the guy that I want last is gonna be in the third round. But like I said, although he played good last year, I think I'm going in a new direction for my defense. I'm gonna get that priority out the way because I can always get it back in free agency either way. So I'm gonna select middle linebacker Carlos Mays.
Middle linebacker.
Another one?
Another middle linebacker goes to the Monsters. Carlos Mays. He picks two middle linebackers back-to-back rounds. And I'm going to tell you, that has never been done before right now. Carlos Mays, 6'2", 258-pound middle linebacker, goes to the Monsters. Let's see if it pays off. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. There's a strategy there, and he's getting his guys. So let's move on to the next pick. Cobras. Are you there, buddy? Cobras.
Yeah. Yep, right here.
All right.
Yeah, that's never been done before, man. Two straight linebackers picked by the Monsters, by one team. Yeah.
Is there
something else?
They're gonna fight over the first position. Who's gonna be the top?
Well, we'll see. That's up to him. That's his strategy. Cobras are on the clock, buddy. You let me know when you're ready.
All right, 1 minute.
It's cool to see how other teams draft and stuff like that, because even like no one would have thought like the Blue Jays would have picked a quarterback, right? Because they thought that maybe they were sure with their guy, and we think someone's sure with their guy that they may not be. So when other people look at their teams and they go, oh well, one position or the other, you don't realize that the other guy actually doesn't like that guy, even if someone else does, right? But the Cobras, what did they pick actually in the first round?
I think they went
strong safety. Yeah, they went strong safety. They got the best strong safety. Let's see where the Cobras go here in the second round at the 9th overall pick. We just a few more picks, guys, and this is the second round, and then only one more round left, and then we are in full motion right back into season 10. We're going to jump right back into coaches, get the coaches all figured out. And then once the coaches are all figured out, we're going to do progressions. And then once the progressions are done, we're going to open up trades. So every other season, this season is a little different than seasons before. every season before, during the draft, as soon as the draft was over, you could trade, but the trades are still going to be closed until progressions are complete. And when the progressions are complete, just in case people trade people away and, their overall changes or whatever, right? So as soon as the progressions are all done, then we're going to get right into the preseason. And that's going to be quite exciting to see who starts who and who can take on the momentum early and get a nice early start and start the new era off. Who will win season 10 in the first season of the new era?
New era.
Hey Johnny, where's free agency and all that?
Yeah, free agency.
Free agency will be coming up after the coaches are done, and we lock up the free agency. Everything's all good, or we figure out this whole draft. Once the draft's all done, I really want to get these coaches out of the way, because it's going to take time to do progressions and do all that. So, soon as the coaches are done, then we're going to move right into free agency. I just was supposed to have these coaches already done, but then I left for a week, and then the draft, and things caught up quick. So I want to get this off season done as quickly as we can, so we can get right back into playing football and playing preseason and free agency. We're gonna allow to basically stretch out, throughout a little longer, maybe than normal. I was thinking experimenting, allowing free agency to maybe even stay open during the week 1 of preseason. So then you can maybe cut players and try out new players and stuff like that. But also the cuts are going to have to come up soon. But as soon as all this draft is over, then I'm going to let everybody know what their rosters are at, and then they can make the necessary cuts and to even sign free agents, because a lot of teams aren't even going to participate in free agency, I'm assuming. So that's why we're doing it that way. But Cobras, you're on the clock, buddy. Your 2-minute warning's up. You got 1 more minute.
All right. Just breaking it down to two choices here. Okay. Okay, Cobras will go wide receiver James Burns.
Wide receiver James Burns. I know that name. That's another really good wide receiver. Where is he? There he is. James Burns, 6 foot, 95 speed,
Yep.
6 foot wide receiver going to the Cobras. Good pick there for the Cobras,
Yep.
and that brings up the Wildcats are next. The Wildcats. Yeah, there it is. 1 sec. They're going to pick up defensive end DJ Rogers, 6'5", 22-year-old left end, going to the Wildcats.
He had a great rookie game too.
He had a great rookie game, and
Yeah.
he was on the list, and he's still there. Now's the time.
You got him, Wildcat. Nice pick.
There you go. Thank you. And that goes now to the Rhinos. Rhinos, you're on the clock, buddy. Second round.
Because we were born ready.
All right, buddy. You got the mic. Go ahead.
The Rhinos organization would like to welcome to the championship standard cornerback Chase Lopez.
cornerback. Where is it? Cornerback Chase Lopez, 6 foot, 170 pounds, 23 years old, 82 overall, and is the third rated corner. Actually drops down to the Rhinos in almost the bottom of the second round. Big pick there for the Rhinos, and great value pick there as well. That brings up the Demons. Sorry, Demons, you're on the clock, buddy.
Everyone's been making great picks so far. I just want to say, I think this draft has been amazing. I'm taking center Terrence Henderson.
Ooh, another offensive lineman. The Demons shoring up the O-line. 2 back-to-back picks there. Really interesting picks there. Good pick there for the Demons. And now that brings us right into the Bears. Bears, you still here, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here. One sec. Bears are gonna select running back Casey Bennett.
Running back Casey Bennett. 6 foot, 210 pounds, 23-year-old, 83 overall. Second best running back in the draft. Goes to the Bears. Interesting pick there. That should be exciting to see for the Bears. They actually go with 2 offensive picks back to back. The Vipers now are on the clock. Vipers.
Well, I was gonna go somewhere else, but it's crazy this guy's still available, so I'm just gonna go and take him. Halfback Darren Rosner.
Darren Rosner. He went in the first round.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, Darren Rosner, the running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Scorpions. In
Okay, my bad.
3rd overall pick. Yeah, no.
Okay, give me 1 second.
No worries.
I missed that.
No worries. We're just referring to the spreadsheet there.
Vipers, close the Google Doc and then reopen it. It'll update itself.
Oh, maybe, yeah. It's doing it live. I can see, like, the demon's cursor every time.
On my end, I gotta close it every so often,
Okay.
just because I'm keeping track of who's going. But then when the Demons pick, I close it and then reopen it and just double check.
Hello, everyone.
Go Demons.
Go Demons.
Yeah. That's some good shit. Yeah, good advice there, Bears. Good advice.
Yeah, no rush, Vipers. No rush.
Ain't gonna be that easy, Vipers.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Imagine Rosner fell that. No way. I would. I would.
Running back was a long time ago, like the Rhinos rings.
I would have just took him when I took Casey Bennett if he was still there.
That was the Dragons for sure. But his mic is low.
Oh yeah. It's all right.
Ah, you can't hear my trash talk. It's so good too.
Just as good as my win in the playoffs. You forget that? Don't forget that one, buddy. You still can't get past the Rhinos. You can have 2, but you can't beat us in the playoffs.
The Rhinos were really good like 5 years ago. They're like the Cowboys.
Hey, man, tensions are rising easy, guys. S10 hasn't started yet.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. They're just selling tickets, man. They're selling tickets, to their games.
They're selling already like hotcakes for S10, man.
I mean, we need the money anyway.
The Dragons, we have a new face of the team. We are young. We're loaded. We're ready to go.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Just want to say congrats, Dragons, if I didn't, man. You had a great season. You guys built a great team. And you guys are rolling right now, man. So, yeah, good stuff, man.
Totally
try to
under
be
the radar.
decade.
No one paid attention to the Dragons.
No, I didn't, man. Actually, I should have. A lot of teams should have, but
We all
yeah,
should have.
they just surged, man, at the end, man, and they just got stronger, and that's a good sign, man.
We
Okay.
played under the radar. It was a good year.
You get that pick in there, Johnny?
Nope. I'm waiting for you. Sorry. Did you say it already?
Yeah, cornerback Curtis Rose.
Sorry. Defensive
Good
back
pick.
Curtis Ross. Yep. Curtis Ross, defensive back, 6'1", 23-year-old, goes to the Vipers. Great value pick there at the bottom of the second round, getting the 4th best cornerback in the draft. And that brings up the Piranhas next, and they're commissioner controlled. So one moment. Let me look at my priority list for the Piranhas. Okay.
Don't you do it.
Okay, Piranhas. They are selecting free safety
God damn it.
Kevin Bailey. Bailey?
Good pick.
Bailey, thank you. 6'3", 21 years old.
Yeah, it's Bailey.
Bailey. Fourth best free safety goes to the Piranhas, and that brings up the Dragons, Season 9 and Season 1, 2-time champion Dragons.
Not back to back though.
So, hey, 2-time champion nonetheless. That is not easy to do. It's not easy to win one. So
That's
to
true.
win two is gotta give the man his flowers. Dragons, you're on the clock, buddy.
Might have had 3 if you didn't lose to the Rhinos in their first
You could have 3 if you didn't lose to the Demons. Everyone loses. Come on, Johnny.
You
let
win
me-
some,
that statement off the record.
you win some, but you lose some, but you live to fight
Wait,
another
You
day.
all hear me?
Who did the Piranhas pick again? Sorry.
Sorry. The Piranhas picked free safety, Kevin Bailey. It's the 4th free safety on the list.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
The Dragons are ready with their pick.
All right, the floor is yours, my man.
Dragons are taking tight end Kyle Smith.
Tight end. Let's go look. There it is, Kyle Smith. 2nd best tight end on the draft board. 6'6", 245 pounds. 21 years
With
old.
the hands of God. Look at that catching.
With incredible catching. Wow, 88 catching. 88 catching. That's really the best hands in the, maybe even in the draft, actually. Like that's pretty high. Let's take a look.
That's better awareness too.
It is. It's the best hands in the draft. Goes to the Dragons on the bottom of the 2nd round. Look at that value pick there. Great pick there for the Dragons to close out the 2nd round. And now we're in the final round, guys. 3 rounds. Top of the 3rd right now. Panthers. Last pick in the draft. Who you going with, buddy?
Final round. And it's up to me to make this pick.
It's a big one.
But you know what? I got to do this for the team. I got to do this for the Panthers. Got to see what I can do. by myself in this ownership. So what I'm gonna do is get this right outside linebacker, Justin Oliver.
Wow, Justin Oliver, the best right outside linebacker, falls to the 3rd round. What great value there. The Panthers pick up 82 overall, 24 years old, 6'2". Justin Oliver, the best right outside linebacker in the draft, goes to the Panthers. Great pick, Panthers. All right. Let's go to the Blue Jays. Head coach, ready and waiting.
All right, the Blue Jays are doing some studying on 2 different players right now, so give me 1 second.
No rush. No rush. So the Panthers pick up some big linebackers, man. They got Andrew Smith. So they got the best middle linebacker, and they got the best right outside linebacker in the draft. That's big, man. That's huge. They're locking down the linebacking core there. And then who else did the Panthers pick? Did they pick a safety, was it? Yeah, it was a safety. Free safety, actually. Justin Hampton. And he's 6'3". So they are really locking down that defense, which is really smart to do.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. He's like, with these new teams, everyone knows. Everyone started new. Everyone started fresh. Everyone knows that the defenses need a lot of help when you first start out, and still constantly need help every
true.
season. And he went all defense here, and that's going to pay huge. All eyes are going to be on Andrew Smith, or well, really the linebacking core now for the Panthers. Every time they go out there, I'm going to be keeping my eye on that linebacking core and seeing how they do. Great picks there.
All right.
Go
Blue
ahead.
Jays are ready with their next pick.
Go ahead.
And they are going to go wide receiver Jason Harrell, who is 6'5", 77 catch, a 91 speed, and a 96 acceleration, and a 93 agility.
Whoa, they go with the big man. 6'5", wide receiver. Everyone was watching all the film on Jesse Lincoln playing for the Vipers, and Blue Jays must have been seeing something they liked as well in this guy. Another 6'5" wide receiver coming into the league here. He's only 190 pounds at 6'5", but he is extremely fast for his height and a great player. And the the Blue Jays, should I say, are going to do really well with him. And now they're adding weapons around Patterson, their 91 overall rookie quarterback. That's going to be exciting to see. The Blue Jays are going to be exciting to watch now. And this is another big reason is because of this big guy. You're not going to be able to miss a 6'5" wide receiver. So that's going to be good. All right, and that brings up the Scorpions, who are commissioner controlled. So 1 second as we pick the Scorpions' final pick here in the S10 draft. Okay. Let's see who's the best available at that position that the Scorpions need. Okay, and the Scorpions are going to pick defensive back Justin Burks, who is the highest available cornerback. He's 5'11", 23 years old, 81 overall cornerback that they're picking up in the 3rd round with great value there for the Scorpions. Werewolves. Ricky, you're on the clock, buddy.
Werewolves will take left tackle John Bates.
Left tackle. Let's go take a look there. Left tackle John Bates, the number 1 left tackle in the draft, goes to the Werewolves in the 3rd round. Thank Ricky. Really appreciate it, man.
No worries.
All right. The John Bates, 6'7", 310 pounds at 23 years old. Imagine. Just imagine. 6'7", 310 pounds at 23.
Rough.
What a
That's
monster.
a rough one. Man.
What a monster of a man. And he is now going to the Werewolves. All right. And that brings up the Wolverines. Let me text him one more time. Let's see if his guy is available. One moment as I converse here with the Wolverines. Hey, how you doing?
Mhm. Mhm. Interesting draft indeed. Interesting.
Whose pick is it?
I have no idea.
Slackfest.
Wolverines, I think.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, he went over. The Wolverines went over the 3-minute mark, but he was just asking a couple questions there. He wants a tackle, and he wants the best available tackle. So we're gonna go with the Justin Coleman, the left tackle. He's 6'8", and he's an 81 overall. Both of his tackles are really old. He needs offensive linemen. He wanted 3 or 4 other positions, and every single one of the guys was taken. Every name he told me was taken. So we're going to go with left tackle for the Wolverines. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for your patience. Gorillas are on the clock. Thank you for waiting. Sorry for the delay.
Okay, the Gorillas are going to select Vinny Moulty, left guard.
Another offensive lineman. Nice. Vinny Motley. All right.
Motley. Like
Motley. Oh, is
Crue.
there a T in there? I couldn't see it. Sorry. Motley. Vinny Motley. 6'8", 345-pound left guard. good pick for the Gorillas there. Really shoring up the trenches, getting defensive linemen and offensive linemen, and really shoring up the trenches for the Gorillas. Good pick there. And that brings up the Gators. Gators.
Here we go.
You're on the clock,
I'm going
buddy.
to pick the famous director-producer and also a relative the same weight that the guy is in real life. Michael Moore, right end.
Michael Moore, right end. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, Michael Moore. 6'6". Damn, that is a big boy. 6'6", 275 pounds, 23
Jesus
years old.
Christ.
Yeah, is a big right end going to the Gators. The big Gator himself, Michael Moore. Big pick there. Great picks, Gators and Gorillas. Great picks. All right, and that brings up the Monsters. Final pick in the S10 draft for you, Monsters. Who you going with, buddy?
All right. I think I'm going to go offense this time. I think I need some linemen. Mine are getting a little old, you know. So with that further ado, I'm going to get this big boy right here at left tackle. Xavier Price with my last pick. I'm going to get that guy right there.
Good pick, Monsters. Great season, by the way, man. You guys are doing great. Proud of what you're doing over there in that organization.
I appreciate it, man. And there's more to come. Stay tuned.
There you go. Monsters went 7-8 and just missed the playoffs and are really starting to take the corner. And let's see if their middle linebackers and their scheme this year and their progressions can really take over with Austin there and Rodney Green for sure.
All I got to say is stay tuned. That's not a prediction. That's not a spoiler. It's just facts. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, Cobras. Cobras last pick in the draft, buddy. You're on the clock.
Yeah, got you guys. Yeah, this has been an interesting draft. Just want to say it's been good, interesting. Some key picks though from some owners. Yeah, so teams are gonna be, I think, just more diverse, man, this season coming up, which is good. Makes all the rest of the players play even better, right?
Absolutely.
So, all right, round 3, last pick of S10 for the Cobras. Okay, it's gonna be
Rhinos. While the Cobras make their pick or think about their pick, tell me right first thought and don't hold back. What's the first most controversial pick that you've heard so far? What's the biggest one? What do you think? Which one shocked you the most? It doesn't have to be controversial. Which pick shocked you the most? Can't think of one right off the top?
I'd say the quarterback in the first round, the first overall quarterback by the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays?
Mike Pierce, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Archer had a great season, and to see him bring in competition was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. That's a shocker right there.
That's a shocker. Yeah, that's definitely got to be up there.
Yeah.
The double middle linebacker selection was a shocker to me.
Yeah, the double middle linebacker definitely was a shocker. What else was a big shocker?
Yeah, I like the QB pick. I mean, Archer had yards, but they weren't winning games.
True. Good point, Demons. Good point.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, good point. Good point. What else, Demons? What else? If you got anything else for us,
I
Demons?
agree with the Bears. I think it's the 2 middle linebackers. Monsters that got something up their sleeve there.
Yeah, they got a plan.
Okay, so Cobra's ready. Cobra's ready. We're gonna go. Yeah, guys. Cobras are gonna select in the third round of S10. We need a fullback. Fullback retired, and he was a key player in our offense for sure. All teams need a good, reliable fullback. So I'm gonna go Charles Roberts, #1 pick overall. #1 fullback.
The best fullback in the draft, Charles Roberts, 6'1"
Yeah.
fullback, 233 pounds, 21 years old, goes to the Cobras. Thank you, Cobras, man. I really appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
Man.
I'll listen to the rest of the draft, man.
Of
Last
course.
round. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Of course. Let's who is next? It is the Wildcats. One momento. But yeah, you guys, the floor is open while I take a look at what the Wildcats need here.
Would say definitely even with the Blue Jays pick, there's a lot of moving pieces for some teams this year, and there's definitely going to be some new faces on the field in key positions. I mean, again, the two middle linebackers, maybe a defensive philosophy change there for them. So it's definitely going to be big to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
gonna
for sure.
boost their rating if they get two young, better linebackers in there. It'll definitely boost the rating and help them shore up the middle of the field.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can hear you, man.
Sorry about that. Just put your headphones in. How do we feel about the quarterbacks retiring? It's a new era.
New era. Yeah. All the quarterbacks retired. They were left behind in the first 9 seasons. All the quarterbacks, man. That's Alonzo Graham.
Sad to see him go, man.
Jeannie Ingram. It is sad to see them go, man. It is sad to see them go. Derek
Champion,
Albright.
Eric Watson.
Yeah. Long time CFL quarterbacks, man. A lot of these guys, most of these guys are all stars.
Yeah.
They're leaving us, man.
Y'all got some young QBs y'all have trust in.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
The Dragons are ready for the McNeil era.
The
McNeil dynasty.
Ooh, McNair. Yeah. Or McNeil. Marcus McNeil. You guys also have another young quarterback in there, don't you? Or you?
Oh, the day is young grasshopper.
The day is young. Okay.
That was a great draft, guys.
Interesting draft.
Yeah,
All right.
it's pretty good.
Wildcats.
Oh, yeah.
Will select here at the third round here, and they'll do their traditional draft in a running back and get Keith Nicholson.
Good pick.
Wildcats going to RB.
Gotta take
What's
one.
Nicholson going?
Gotta take one a year at
What?
least. That's the tradition.
Gotta take
Oh,
one every year. Wildcats won't break tradition, man. Don't break it.
Rhinos, you're up. You're on the clock, buddy. You know who you're picking already?
Burn one of those before
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to get rid of all the demons.
Last pick for the Rhinos. We are going with left outside linebacker John Dawson.
John Dotson.
You smell me.
What smell? What does your smell?
I don't know.
John Dawson. Second best left outside linebacker. Going to the Rhinos in the third round. Great draft, Rhinos.
Shout out to the Rhinos.
Shout out to the Rhinos.
One of the class acts of the CFL.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for the flowers, my good friend. More to come. Going for 3.
All right.
Well, who will be the first to 3?
Who will be the first to 3? That is the that's a great question.
We laid the blueprint so y'all can follow.
Yeah, put up a poll. Who's gonna be the first to 3?
That'd be great. That's a great poll.
Gators.
Put it up. Put it up right
Great
now.
idea, man.
Put
That's
it
a
up.
great idea. Do that.
All right. That brings the demons. Demons, you're on the clock, buddy.
I'll take tight end Mike Cameron.
Big boy. Big boy.
Tight end. Mike Cameron.
Big boy.
All right, here's a big boy. 6'6", 260 pounds. 23 years old, 81 overall. Third best tight end goes to the Demons. All right.
It's no Kyle Smith.
Well, let's see. Yeah, Kyle Smith and Mike Cameron. We'll see these two. Who's the better tight end? Or Robert Anderson? Vipers, Dragons, and Demons all go with a tight end now. All right. Bears. You're on the clock, Bears. Are you going to go 3 straight offense, or are we going to see a defensive player come here?
With my last pick, I'm going to select right end Brett Christians.
Right end Brent Christian. Second best right end in the draft. 6'4", 82 overall. Great value pick there, actually, in the 3rd round for the Bears. Getting another big defensive lineman.
Is it really a Bears draft without a defensive player?
That's right. Or a Wildcats running back.
Surprised it took 3 rounds.
All we needed we just needed the Cobras to draft a quarterback, and it would all have been perfect. All right. Bears, great pick there. And that brings the Vipers on the clock. Only a few more picks and we're done, guys. Thank you so much for all your patience. Vipers, ready, buddy?
All right, Rhinos, you got the loss in the playoffs, but you stole the pick, so I guess I'll take a chance on this one and take left outside linebacker Daniel Booker.
Left outside linebacker Daniel Booker.
I was looking for Dawson, but the Rhinos stole it.
Oh, the Rhinos stole Dawson just in time in the same round. Just got him.
Well, at least the actual player stole your pick, and not the league control team.
The league control team.
Yeah, the Piranhas definitely snatched up the free safety I was looking at.
Yeah. I just made a priority list for them and picked the best basically available player when it came up.
Yeah.
Am I hearing collusion here? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
No.
Hey, the Cobras stole my pick 2 drafts in a row.
No, you're hearing thievery. You're hearing thievery. All right.
You're hearing it.
Piranhas are on the clock.
Don't do it again.
Don't say nothing, and I won't do it again. All right, Piranhas. The Piranhas are going to select right outside linebacker Bill Jones. Bill Jones, 6'3", right outside linebackers, going to the Piranhas in the 3rd round. Dragons, close out this draft for us, buddy.
Dragons
You're on the clock.
are on the clock. We're going to finish off the draft with a quarterback. Dragons are taking Kevin McGee.
Ooh. Corner or quarter? Sorry.
Quarterback.
Go.
21-year-old. Big arm. Big air.
Kevin McGee?
Yeah.
Kevin McGee. There you go. Dragons draft a quarterback to end off the draft. And just want to say thank you to everybody for being here and taking the time, and thanks for being a part of this league. And you know, it means a lot to me and a lot of people that are in this league, and we really enjoy it. And we're gonna get right into coaches this week, and then the following week we'll get into free agency. And I just want to take an extra thank you to say to the Demons for typing everything out and doing this for us during the draft and everything that they're gonna do and have done. And I really appreciate you Demons for helping so much. And thank you guys for being a part of this. And if you have any other concerns or questions or anything that you think that we're missing or anything that we should be adding in the new era, please let me know and send me a message. I'm only a text away. And yeah, thanks. Thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Good luck, y'all.
It's all good.
Having us.
Yep.
All
Thanks
good,
for
man.
having us, man. Thanks for having us.
Glad to be here.
Shout out
At
to the
the
new
table.
teams.
New teams, new
Shout out to
faces.
this new era, man.
Yeah.
New era. New era.